Just tell me where to go.
Finally. I've been calming the Republic for days. Starting to get frostbite out here. Name's Bren. I'm SIS. Been tracking intel reports of Imperial activity in Belsavis's frigid zone. Nothing's supposed to be here. Turns out there's something. The Fatality. Imperial destroyer downed years ago. The Dreadmaster's forces are holding it like she's still spaceworthy.
So the Imperials aren't the only ones after this wreck. That ship must really be something.
Don't get me wrong. The Fatality's a write-off, which makes this all the more interesting. Been piecing together old intel reports. Long time back, shortly after the Dreadmaster's capture, the Fatality paid Belsavis a surprise visit. We shot it down before it could do much damage. Looked like the vessel disintegrated on impact. No more imp ships came, so we figured it was a fluke.
Hard to believe an Imperial destroyer accidentally stumbled onto the Republic's top-secret prison.
That's how it looked then. But the Dreadmasters knew to look for the Fatality's wreckage. I'm thinking it came here to rescue them. I got close to the fighting out there. The Dreadmaster's forces are a nasty bunch, led by a mean mountain of a Hawk. The imps are terrified of this guy. Heard the commander telling his men the Hawk's hunting them for sport. Can't argue with that assessment.
Imperial soldiers don't scare easily. The leader of the Dreadmaster's forces must be especially dangerous.
I've seen this Hawk, Master Jedi. Dangerous is an understatement. Whatever's inside the Fatality, we don't want the imps or Dreadmasters getting it. People like you could make sure they don't.
I didn't listen to all of this just to say no. Of course I'll help you.
I'm giving you coordinates to the Fatality's excavation site. Send the competition packing and hunt down the ship's cargo manifest. Then we'll know what we're dealing with. Be seeing you.
The power.
Tazuza Nerko, Higadaloya, Okata Uzazul. Trula Mustaki Trita Nini, Tadnu Valulia Witiba.
What's so important about this ship that you're willing to fight over it?
Kavatumpa Stupa, Makingsa, Topa Maske, Ikatugutu Lu Rajarat Roda Puliyama.
Are you saying those are HK droids?
Tuchu Uya, Hiwanchi Kospa.
Here's your cargo manifest. The fatality was carrying HK droids.
HK droids haven't been seen in the galaxy for decades. And that ship is filled with them. Some kind of secret Imperial project. No wonder our friends are fighting over that wreck.
What exactly is an HK droid? What are they used for?
Skipped history class? The HK model was the deadliest assassin droid ever produced. The most famous one was made to order for Darth Revan. It's all starting to make sense. The Dreadmasters used their powers to guide the fatality and its HKs here to stage a breakout. That plan failed. But now our enemies can use the droids for something much worse.
What's the damage potential of these droids? How much could they do to us?
A single HK droid operating alone can easily eliminate military, political, and economic leaders. The fatality holds dozens of HKs. An army. HK droids are a bigger advantage than our enemies deserve. We've got to get those things out of the fatality and working for us.
I could do a lot of good with an assassin droid on my team.
Considering how many defeats you've personally handed the Empire, I'd say you're exactly who needs an HK unit. Problem is, the fatality's droids were all damaged in the crash. They've spent years on ice, but we need them working yesterday. Schematics and spare parts are the key ingredients. I know for a fact Zerka Corporation maintains HK designs in their laboratory databases.
If it's the only way to ensure the HKs don't wind up in enemy hands, I'll do whatever it takes.
You've got a track record for achieving the impossible, Master Jedi. I like that. I have a lead on one private Zerka complex. Raiding it won't be easy, but what is? The rest will be up to you. Get the schematics and whatever parts we'll need. I'll maintain position and watch the fatality until you get back. Be seeing you.
Grata abatiki irprit veritini savasia savene casis. Andravimos pandimas protis cada viteratai. Patarana ango, mis aka nanom alas potas era. Atrudo domanas somogo, todo gisbavo apietai.
bude wahalu ful kulegu kunet gustama akukuzadu. Kuverunu l'horizon gal ruvel azon ou jedede udumuta.
Nuila kapa janganga. Aga nenang nemua imuk. Labora manga. Mamninikak nagnaya mamne kamra. Adak yang memak dan memak. Kita kap kengkalak. Ngayam memgam kaikam. Kekwa nam karak ngayam memak.
Wara boys statul dun mod tatolle ranza tuega. Lufeta naturu kuruzundun aftalunu uwak gamlu medu.
You're finished.
Kogo Miki.
I have everything we need to reactivate the HK droids.
Everything except the best droid engineer in the sector. Luckily, he owes me a favor. He'll meet you inside the Fatality when it's clear. And yes, that means enemy forces have retaken the ship. This time, a Sith calling himself the Lord of Agony.
The Republic couldn't spare a platoon to secure the Fatality while I was gone?
The Republic assigned a whole company to guard the crash site. It didn't make any difference. You're in for a nightmare of a fight. But it's the only way to keep those HK droids out of enemy hands. Once the Fatality is safe to enter, my engineer friend will head inside. Not much of a talker, but he gets the job done.
Chuska no iku chusa, yumata chipotata. Yompi Betuana ni Bobo Chopaduma.
Declaration. Self-diagnostics complete. Personality matrix updated. All systems go. Salutation. Greetings, Master. I am HK-51. I am armed, operational, and at your command. Observation. I previously served the Sith Empire. Now I serve you. That is unexpected.
What did the Empire program you for, HK?
Summation. My primary function is enemy elimination with extreme prejudice. Secondary functions include threat analysis, bodyguard duties, and pleasant conversation. I will serve you in whatever political body you represent. I am a stable, reliable, and efficient assassin. Query. Your lightsaber indicates you are a Jedi, Master. We are duty-bound to hunt down and destroy Sith, correct?
I get the feeling you want me to say yes.
Agreement. I am a hunter-killer unit, Master. Information. I will locate your starship and familiarize myself with your crew. I promise not to eliminate anyone without your authorization. Master. Statement. There is nothing to discuss at the present time, Master. We should resume deleting troublemakers. Hot efficiency. Running only delays the inevitable. Reloading. Ready. Barrage protocol activated. Running only delays the inevitable.